rooms trashed, went through my garbage, went through my drawer. And she's like, what the fuck were you doing? Obviously, I'm not talking to her anymore. I'm hanging out with another girl, like just having a good time, whatever. I forgot that she had me on Life 360. She comes through. Who's this girl right here? Are you kidding me? Girl's like, yo, you need to calm down. All of a sudden, she's like, boom! No! Hits the girl right in the face.
What's one of the most preposterous things a girl has done to you?
This one girl, she had a fetish. And she wanted to take a knife. And she wanted me to take my shirt off and lay down. And she wanted to cut my back.
What? Like actually cut it?
Actually.
Like bleed?
Actually cut my back.
No!
And I let her do it. I have pictures.
Does she have tattoos?
She does.
I knew it. Do you think this is like a racism thing? Dude, that's wild, bro.
Right? Bites at P.O. Chang's.
Dude, do your thing, man.
That's okay.
I wish we were sponsored by them. That'd be so cool. Could you imagine? Yo, what's up, dude? Styles Freeman, by the way, guys.
What's up, boss?
What's your Instagram?
What you guys doing?
Before?
My Instagram is 2_mini_Styles.
So you guys didn't know my friend Styles and I. We were friends since high school, I believe. Yes, high school. I'm trying to think. Probably when I was a freshman. You were a sophomore.
Yes.
Because you were skating with Zoran. I think that's how we all kind of became friends initially.
At Hedgecock.
Yeah. You remember Damien? The Asian kid? He skated too. I don't know if you knew him because he was like best friends with Zoran as well.
Damon.
Damien. Why did that cut out?
Was he tall? Was he short? Was he like wide? Was he thin?
Handsome Asian guy.
Handsome Asian guy?
Yeah,
I feel like if I saw a picture of him, I'd remember.
I was just curious. I ran into him the other day at the bars. I was like, the fuck? Dude, that's the thing about living in the small town again, because I moved back a year and a half ago, and I'm like, a year and a half ago. And I see people that I go out with, especially when they move back or like holidays. I'm like, whoa, holy shit. Like we were just talking about Carmani being on the podcast. Like that was a throwback too.
Dude, Carmani's a G.
I remember when y'all used to hoop together, bro.
He was always better than me though.
I think that, let me move the mic a little closer. I think that, you can sit back. I just moved it up for you.
Yeah, he was definitely better than me.
I think Carmani was better because he played more. If we never knew your potential because you never really cared.
Because I was always skateboarding.
Yeah, you didn't care that much.
I didn't care that much.
Dude, I remember we would go to the games. We were like, you would just like bang casually and just like, I don't really care about this.
Because typically, like for me growing up, I feel like for most, I don't know, maybe it's every family, but for me growing up in a African American household, like. My parents wanted me to play sports, and basketball was go-to. I'm just thinking in my head, like, dude.
Did your dad play?
No, he played tennis. The dude played tennis. Never put me in a tennis course a day in his life.
Wild.
He had me in music. He had me in swimming, soccer, gymnastics.
Whoa, you're doing a lot.
And basketball.
You're probably just getting tired.
And none of them were fun.
Were you maxed out, like mentally? At what age did you start also?
So gymnastics, I started around like 6. I did it for a couple of years. Swimming, I started at like 6.
Damn, so they started you really young.
Yeah, and basketball, my whole life. That's like all I knew.
Did they always do that just to you, or did they do that to your brother too?
My brother was like more. My brother was artsy. Remember?
Okay. Yeah,
he
I know.
He knew how to.
Look at this guy.
He knew how to.
He wants his payback.
Yo, this cat totally tore my hand up.
Yeah, because so Styles was over drunk the other day, and he held him up, and Sora has this fear of the ceiling fan, and dude, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna get him scared.
Oh God, yo, just keep my hands out. Dude, he's already looking at it. Look at his face. Oh, he's gone, bro. Dude, that's terrible.
He has such a fear for it.
He won't be back for 2 hours.
Oh no, that's why I did that, so he could stop bothering us.
Gone.
Do you have any pets?
I do not have any pets, man. I travel too much, man.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I travel too much.
And you're living in Tampa now.
I do want a Sphinx. I don't know if you know what
Those are expensive, bro.
Yeah, they're expensive. So yeah.
Very baller things. Like someone comes over, you're like, oh my God, I have a Sphinx.
I mean, I just think they're really cool. I like
their
how
mouths are sick.
Their skin, how their skin.
Oh yeah, that's true too. I was gonna say, oh yeah, you live in Tampa now. Yeah. How has it been? How long have you been there now?
I've been there 5 years now.
5 years.
5 years.
Holy shit, it's been a minute. Was that the first place you went to after?
That was the first place I moved to, man.
Wow.
I remember to this day, like, 22 years old. I rent a U-Haul and my mom and my brother, and I drive the whole way. We drive, pack everything up and we drive to Tampa, man. And it was like probably like the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
Picked up everything
besides cage fighting.
Oh yeah, which we'll talk about too.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it was. But I wanted to get out, man.
Why Tampa? I'm just curious. Originally.
So okay, this is actually kind of funny. Actually, no, it's not funny.
I'm laughing already.
You know when you say that, like you say something's funny, and then you realize
you hype it up not to be.
It's not funny. Yeah. But I had 3 options. So like basically, like my main option was to move to Tampa.
Okay.
Okay, because my mom was in Tampa.
Okay.
Okay. Or my friend Batya.
Okay.
Which I don't know if you remember her.
I know of her.
You know of her.
Yeah. We were all in the same group chat that one time when we were doing the influencing shit.
Yeah.
She was in New York, right?
Yeah, she's still in New York. Yeah, she's really cool, and we don't talk anymore though. That's just how that's how life is.
Yeah.
But
she's pretty though. I remember looking at her page, but never mind. I'm not gonna say this out.
You should say it now. You might forget.
No. Okay. Well, the fucking she got on one of those pages, the like hood clips or one of those, and they like promoted her. You know how like they promote girls, and stuff. And I just remembered her getting flamed in the comments, and I felt so bad. I'm not. I don't want to put that on here. I'll tell you. Yeah. So I muted that part. but yeah, I felt bad. She's cool. I mean, I've talked to her. She's cool. But anyways, but yeah. So it was between New York, Tampa, and then what was the other place? Miami. Miami's expensive.
Yeah,
though.
It's expensive. But
so is New York.
I had some good connections there. I had some family down there that do very, very well.
I love Miami.
And they were going to give me some opportunity. They actually give me a job. I'm driving buses.
Oh, wow.
I was supposed to be driving buses in Miami.
Okay.
I was going to either move to New York and stay like with Batya, and because she has like a whole modeling career, she's like doing great.
Yeah.
And she had some. She had space, for me to like chill there.
That's sick, yeah.
There, or go to Tampa. And back then I had no clue what I was doing. Like that feeling of.
Did you know anyone in Tampa besides your mom?
No.
Wow.
Like, and that feeling of no, I have an aunt.
Okay.
I have an aunt.
So just family.
2 aunts.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 aunts. You know that feeling of getting out of high school or getting out of like college. Hashtag never went. And just not knowing what like your place is in life. You know what you're doing.
I know that feeling.
Yeah, so I felt like I needed to move. So I left and decided not to go to Miami because I wanted to be close to my mom. Decided not to go to New York because both those places were more expensive than Tampa. So you remember what I was doing before I left?
Well, I knew the cage fighting thing.
No, that's
I knew you did sales.
No, I didn't do sales yet.
Oh, UPS driving. Yeah. And you're doing them TikToks and shit on it. That's how I fucking remember that. Which is, you kind of crutched it at a good time too, because that was when TikTok was getting big, because I believe that was when COVID, right?
Yeah.
Or right before.
Because, that's when TikTok really like started popping off.
Yeah.
Like when COVID
Yeah,
happened.
you were UPS driving. I remember it now.
It was FedEx.
Or FedEx. What? Wait, isn't FedEx like the worst of the two? Or which one's better? I don't even fucking know.
It is the worst.
Yeah.
Because all
right, tell me about that job, bro.
Dude, I don't even want to tell you about it, because I don't want anyone personally to like get the idea that it's okay to do. No, I don't want to say that because it's a great job.
It's just tough.
It's not just tough. It's just that like you get very stagnant and it's hard to get out of it.
Yeah.
And you get stuck.
Is pay well? For the job, probably.
For the job,
yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think if you have ambition to like do more, especially in today's generation, man. Like, let me tell you something. Like, my parents and my family, because I'm a very old family. For anyone that doesn't know, like my parents are not 50 or 45.
Wow.
Like they're going to be in their 70s. Like
wow.
Very soon. And I'm pretty young.
How much older is your brother then?
My brother's 30.
Wow, they had you guys late. Yeah. Damn. Do you have any other siblings? Just you two?
Just me and my brother.
Wow, that's great.
So, and my older brother, and What was I saying?
Well, you have parents that are a lot older.
Yeah.
Than 45, 50. They're like in their close in their 70s. And then you were gonna say something about we were talking about Tampa originally.
About Tampa.
And then UPS driving, and then.
Oh yeah, I know what I was saying.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, it's a type of job where it's like once you start working there, it's hard to get out. You get stuck, and then you end up never leaving. You know, it's hard to go to school doing that job. That's why UPS is better. They can pay for your school. It's a union.
Oh, UPS pays for your school?
They'll pay for your school. They'll give you retirement. Okay, like they pay like so much more.
Wow.
Like it's like a legit career.
Yeah.
FedEx is too if you're like buying routes. And I'm having flashbacks just thinking about it.
PTSD,
dude, 100%.
So you moved out. All right. So you graduate high school. You decide you want to go to Tampa. You got your mom there, and the first job you got was UPS. Were you living with your mom at the time, or FedEx? Yeah. Well, we're gonna just say UPS at this point.
Okay,
like FedEx, and then after that, what was that? And when did you start the martial arts career?
I started martial arts career here.
Okay.
I was boxing.
So it was right before.
Yeah, I was boxing, and I was boxing. I had a couple Muay Thai, like kickboxing fights.
Oh, wow. And
then I had my first MMA fight, and I won.
Yeah.
And then I got sponsored by a strip club.
Which one?
It was in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh, what the fuck?
So I have no idea.
Damn.
I don't remember.
Oh, yeah, because you can't even fight in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Not a pro fight.
So it was at Lynchburg, Virginia.
Yeah.
I remember that. I'll never forget that.
Wow.
And then after that, I just kind of took it full on.
Yeah.
And then like after a while, like after a couple fights, I realized I didn't really.
How many fights did you have total?
So I only had 4 fights total.
Yeah.
But I'm including the Muay Thai fight.
I've only watched one.
Yeah, I'm including the Muay Thai fight. So technically, if it was just MMA,
yeah,
it'd only be 3.
What was the thrill like of being in that before we hop back into your trajectory? Like, what was the feeling of, oh, I'm about to fucking fight somebody, like in a ring with a crowd?
Dude, I love it. The only reason I loved it was because I felt like growing up, I was always really like small, skinny.
Okay. You were skinny. I wouldn't say you're small, but you were skinny.
I feel like I was pretty small.
But you're like 6'4"?
I'm 6'2".
It's fucking massive.
But I feel like
I'm 5'4". Fuck you. What do you mean you're small? That makes me even smaller.
Look, I felt like I didn't have confidence.
No, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I feel like I was always getting like, I don't know, man. Like I never like stood up for myself.
Yeah.
So that was like the first time in my life I felt like, yo, you say something rude.
I'm gonna do
it. You know.
What's the feeling of like really cracking somebody in a ring?
Dude, honestly, I don't advise it for any children.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think about that sometimes watching like MMA and UFC specifically, and I'm just like, dude, these guys are like fuck. It's like gladiators shit, you know? They're out there really beating the shit out of each other.
It's pretty fun though. It's pretty fun.
I can't even imagine.
I would totally like under the table join a fight club, just for the fun of it.
But you know the rule. Can't talk about it.
You can't talk about it. So I'm already kicked out.
Yeah, you're never gonna be invited now. No, all right. So after FedEx this time, what was the next step after that?
After FedEx, you mean like when I'm in Tampa?
Yeah. So we moved forward now.
Yeah, when I moved to Tampa, I basically once I found like my friend group, I was working at FedEx and I was working at Whiskey Cakes as a bar back.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Which was low key awesome because all the girls there were beautiful.
Yeah, well, I mean, working as a bar back is pretty sick. Yeah, it's pretty depending on which bar, but yeah.
Dude, they had
it a dive bar or was it
No, it was legit whiskey bar.
Oh, perfect.
They had this huge ladder. And you get up there, and then you tell like the other bar back, "Yo, we're going over here," and he swings you.
Oh, that's so sick! So you get to look cool as shit too.
Cool, and like you get there, and some some of like the girls there, like like they're all like, I don't know, like people are older there. You know what I mean? So like you have like a bunch of like 45-year-old moms, 50-year-old moms, like, "Yo, hey, can you swing? Like swing for me."
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It was pretty fun.
Well, yeah, it's got to be an older crowd. It's a whiskey bar.
Yeah, it was awesome. Pretty sick, man. It was good, and it was straight. And then my friend Tanner, this is actually where stuff gets a little like crazy.
Okay.
My friend Tanner, I'll never forget him. I love him. He just got married.
Okay. Shout out to Tanner, man.
Shout out to Tanner, man. Alvarado. And he quit the job.
Okay.
And then he came back in like a month or so later and was like, "Yo, what are you doing still working here, bro?"
Oh, at FedEx. He quit.
No. He quit at the bar. At
Oh, got you.
Yeah. I was still working both jobs.
Okay.
You know, and he was like, "What are you doing working at like FedEx, bro?" And I'm like, "Not FedEx, working at the bar still."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What do you mean? What are you doing? I'm living life." He's like, "Dude, I just made $7,000 last week."
So then that's how you get roped in.
I was like, "Yo, take all that Wolf of Wall Street shit out of here, bro. Like that's not real. You know what I mean?"
Yeah.
And then of course it ended up being like a sales career. You know, I decided to like give it a shot after like he convinced me over the next like month and a half.
Is that the company you're with now?
Yes. Now. Yeah.
And you just said it was
Vivint.
Vivint. I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I don't know well, but I have heard of it. And is there anyone else we know that's in it? I feel like there might be. No one from high school. No. I'm thinking it's actually solar. Because I know, like in the sales world, there's the little niches that you can get in when it comes to, especially door to door. Is it door to door?
It's door to door.
Yeah. So there's solar. I know that's a big one.
Can we vape on?
I don't care. We've smoked weed on my pod.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, dude.
So
I hope my mom never sees this.
I know. Go ahead. Go get your shit, bro. Vape hard, dude. What flavor you got?
Dude, look at it. Look at this flavor.
Like a somebody. He's fucking fab.
I'm fucking fab.
Fucking fab. Pod King.
Dude, that's like the best flavor. Like this flavor tastes like.
Does it taste fab?
It honestly tastes like it's euphoric.
Okay.
You can't.
That's fab.
Yeah, you can't. You have to be happy if you. Like, shout out. Oh, man. Like, real, don't do that.
Dude.
This is the worst thing that ever happened to my podcast.
I don't know. It depends. I think if you're a hardcore, like, smoker, then it's better. But if you don't ever smoke, then probably don't get on it, because then it is addictive.
For sure. Before I just want to say, like, dude, it is crazy how long we've known each other. Though.
Yeah, and it's crazy we ran into each other. So this is how it happened, too. Dude. I was casually out at the bars. I didn't even know you were in town. Because you didn't post anything, I don't think. Did you?
I didn't post on purpose because I knew that like if I posted, that people were gonna start flooding my messages, hitting me up, and I'm like, dude, no.
And I'm out with my coworkers and friends, and we're at this bar called Beer to Go. And actually, I saw you first. Who pointed you out though? Antonio pointed you out. Antonio was like, "Isn't that Styles?" I was like, "Oh my god, that's fucking Styles." You're wearing this like fresh ass white jacket, and dude, you stand right out because no one else is wearing white, and you're tall.
That's why I wear it.
And I was like, "Holy shit!" I saw you, and then your brother was there, and I remember your brother posted something about how he's leaving. So I was like, I connected dots, and I was like, okay, I see. So that then we're here. So I think that's so. And we've known each other for going on almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Cause
dude, I don't keep in contact with a lot of people in Greensboro, and like you said, bro, I
life goes on.
I love Greensboro.
Yeah,
like I do. It's home.
Yeah,
you know. But I felt like when I left, I realized that a lot of people, and this happens in life in general, a lot of people don't hit you up, man. Like they don't keep in contact with you. Just fade away, and it's not any disrespect. It's just like life.
Okay, so here's my take on that. It depends on the personality of the person. If you're an introverted person, you're not going to reach out. Like Zorn, if I left, I don't know if Zorn would ever reach out to me after like 2 or 3 years.
I could be in prison. Zorn wouldn't know.
Yeah. Zorn didn't know you were here until I pointed out, yo, you Styles here. You probably saw your brother first too. But so like, it just depends on how extroverted, how introverted, how much you personally need relationships. Like I'm selfish in a sense that I need relationships in my life. Like if I don't have friendships and shit that I'm constantly checking on, I'm gonna go crazy. Cause I can't be alone like that. Not that much. Like I can't be alone for a long time. I just can't fucking do it. So like it depends on the person. And then also some people are scared to reach out because they're like, oh, it's been so long. It's like, oh, if I reach out now, I'm gonna look a certain type of way. Cause I know a guy who hasn't reached out to me in so long and he feels that way. Which I'm like, it's not just that serious. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious. Yeah,
people try to tell you that BS. Like,
it's such an excuse.
I just like, dude, you're just always busy. I'm like, you don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even ask. You don't know. You see,
we're in a generation, an era where it is the easiest to connect because we have social media. You could send someone a fucking meme and that's still connecting. Flights are the cheapest. There's direct flights anywhere you fucking go unless you live in the middle of nowhere. So like, it's becoming harder to make excuses if you actually care about seeing someone.
Dude, it's not hard to call someone.
Yeah, and also Tampa's, if I'm not mistaken, like a flight there's like 100 if you get it from Charlotte.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's pretty cheap.
I've been to Tampa. I drove down there.
You do it in advance, you get for like 80.
Yeah, dude. When I went to Tampa, I remember I experienced great Cuban food. A lot of really pretty girls. At least where I was. I went to some park near University of Tampa. It was like this big park.
Riverwalk.
Yeah, that park. And I was alone because Zoran lost his fucking passport before the cruise.
Ooh. What time were you at Riverwalk? What time?
Bitch. Huh?
What time? Like, do you remember the time frame? Is it daytime?
I don't know.
Because like, if you go out there like on Sundays or like some weekdays, they'll have like a bunch of like people doing like yoga out there like in the field, right in front of the water. It's a great place to.
That's how I catch a case.
I go do yoga out there.
I'd probably catch a case.
Yeah, you might.
Probably get a couple restraining orders. Get on the pedophile list.
Dude, it's gotta say
pedophile list. I'm at the fucking sex offender list. I'm not a pedophile. Jesus Christ, Chris Hansen comes out of nowhere. I said pedophile.
Bro, I love Chris Hansen.
Oh, Chris Hansen is the best.
You can still watch all of his stuff on YouTube.
Yeah. And there's a new guy who's doing his work.
He just carried on his work.
Kind of. Like, it's his own version.
Yeah,
and I forgot the guy's name.
Is it better or worse?
It's different. It's younger, but it's still the same concept.
Oh, it's younger.
So it's younger in a sense, like they add in like Instagram and like normal media now.
I thought you made it went from like 12-year-olds.
You know
to
who
like
Gideon? No. That's so fucked up. You know Gideon? You know who Gideon is?
A baby in the stroller.
Yeah. Dude, that would be satanic, dude. The type of. And how do you even get the actor for it? Because you know how they have to get like an actor that's like faking.
They can find some babies.
Find a midget.
Oh, I get what you're saying because they got to message them. Yeah.
You find like a fake, like a midget that looks young, and you just put him in the stroller. We're getting canceled for sure. I just said pedo list, sex offender list. We talk about midgets, but or a tiny person. I don't know the logical term anymore. But what was I gonna say about that? Do you know who Gideon is?
Gideon.
Yeah.
No, that's a cool name.
Oh, okay. He's a huge really cool YouTuber, name. And he collabed with this guy to make the thing. But I was gonna say
Gideon.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
He's funny as fuck.
Dang, dude. Here I am wanting to name my future son Joshua.
Right.
I need to
that's gonna be Gideon.
Name. And no, I'm not having any children. It's just that
you don't want any children.
No,
at all?
I want children. Mm-hmm. It's just that I don't. I'm not having any currently. You know, but I'm saying like I feel like my names, like the names I want to name my
that he knows of.
I feel like they're kind of like I know. I feel like they're kind of like basic. Like
what are the names?
So like if I have a daughter,
okay,
and anyone that takes this and uses it and names their kid,
you're going to hell.
Yeah, you're going straight to hell.
We're gonna call Chris Hansen on you.
We'll use him in the video. What was I say? No, I'm saying we'll use their kid.
Oh yeah.
So for daughter, it's either Rue.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a good name.
Winter. And this might be really bad, but
where did you get the Winter one?
Dude, do you really want to know? Because the next two, I kind of don't want to tell the backstory, but I will.
Okay, well, just keep going.
Okay, and Halo.
Halo? Like the game? That's sick.
Yeah, like the game.
That's sick.
So you want to know why I have Winter and Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to talk to two girls, and they both had daughters named Winter and Halo. And I really liked the names.
Those are sick.
And I'm like, I'm not with them, so I can take it. Their kid's already born.
That's so lit.
Like, is it really fast?
Winter's a really pretty name.
It's a name.
Winter's pretty.
It's pretty. Winter's pretty. And they were amazing people.
I have a good friend. I say friend. That's a weird term. I have a lady person.
A lady person.
We're just to call it a lady person that I
That's
know.
not bad.
Yeah. A lady person, because I don't want to say friends because we're not that, but then lady person who had a name picked out her whole life practically, and her sister took it. Oof. But like asked for permission, and she didn't want to say no because she's gonna love the niece. Yeah. And so now she got to pick a different name. No, she's not upset. It's just one of those things where like, imagine if
who's that guy? Who's that boxer that named his kid his own name?
Oh, his own name? What do you mean?
Yeah, what was it?
Like a junior? What do you mean?
What was his name? You know the boxer? They had like a movie about it.
Creed?
No. It was like back in the day. Like he fought. It's on Netflix.
Oh fuck!
It's on Netflix. He fought Ali.
Lennox?
He fought, no. He fought Ali. He didn't fight Tyson. But they had. I literally just saw the movie.
Wait, so what happened with this movie? The guy named his son his name.
He has like a couple kids, and like everyone knows who I'm talking about. I just don't know the name.
Yeah, but naming someone yourself is just junior. They become a junior, right? And then a third, and then a fourth.
But still,
it is weird.
But it's like 1, 2, and 3. No, like that's like what? Like it's like his name and then 1, his name 2, his name 3. Can I figure out?
That's weird.
We
Yeah,
gotta know who this
that's
is.
weird.
We gotta know who this is. What's that? Do you know? I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Dang.
Because the only boxers I know from that era is like Lennox, Ray, Ali, Mike Tyson. I don't know many like old school boxers. I'm young, bro. We're both young.
I know. I don't feel it though. I feel like I'm older.
I feel like I'm older when I drink. I feel like I'm at the right age mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I feel 26.
You know, I need to type in boxers that fought.
Or
Ali.
the Netflix thing. Netflix boxer movie thing. Documentary. I don't know. While he's doing this.
I can multitask sometimes.
No, you're good. I was appreciating your
George Foreman.
Oh, George Foreman. I do know George Foreman.
George Foreman.
Yeah, the Foreman girl.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Wait, so what about? Oh, so he named his kid.
I mean, that's
George
what it
Foreman.
said on the movie.
Wow.
Like, you know, like I didn't background check it.
I could never name my son Loon. Like
Dude, Loon's
another
sick,
Loon.
though.
Oh, it's sick, but like, I don't know. There's some inherent trauma in growing up getting bullied for a name that no one knew how to pronounce.
That's fair.
So like, I'm not gonna do that to my kid. I also don't know what I would name a son.
No.
A daughter I do, but son, no
I
fucking
think I'd
clue.
name him like I like Adele.
Adele?
Adele's cool.
Adele's a cool name.
You know, Adele's cool.
Shout out Adele.
Shout out Adele.
We have a friend named Adele.
We do have a friend named Adele.
He still keeps up with me.
That's not where I got it from either.
Sick.
But now that you said that,
Yeah.
it's gonna look like it.
Yeah, I'm throwing it out there.
Dang, dude. Oh,
Now
yeah,
you're like, fuck, energy. Yeah, man. I was like,
dude. Yeah, that was cool. He actually hit me up a couple times in the past. But
he's one of the few guys that from high school that still keeps up with me. Like, cause we went to the same gym for a while, and then I just started working out at home.
he's big as fuck.
He is massive.
Like, is he not ridiculously big?
I can't tell if he's on gear.
This dude was like
He's so big.
tiny, and
Yeah.
like, remember he was so tiny. And then like I come back from I visit Greensboro, and I see him like, what'd you eat,
Dude,
bro?
so the trajectory of a guy like that. So I didn't see him since high school,
Yeah.
so which he was skinny or skinny-ish.
No,
And
he
then,
was skinny.
Yeah, he was really skinny.
was really
Then me and Zorn, I think, ran into him at Gold's Gym like 2 or 3 years after, and he's really built, but just from up top. And it was no legs. And then we see him another 2 years, and then his legs are fucking mad. I'm like, what is going on?
Dang.
It's like he's on that super soldier serum or some shit, bro.
Dude, I have no
That's it.
idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Dude, I'm trying to catch up to him. I'm gonna start putting like fish oil.
Do you remember Simon
Simon? Dude,
Phillips? What is it?
Sampson.
No.
No.
Do you remember Samson?
Oh, Samson.
Yeah, Samson's and Antonio are like still all buddies,
really?
and like Sammy and them and all. You know, Samson gave me my first concussion.
Doing what?
My only concussion, playing soccer. Shouldered me right in the head, but it wasn't like on purpose.
On purpose,
Yeah,
it's
but
actually-
it was. Yeah, I got knocked. Have you ever had a concussion?
No.
You played all those sports. You never had a concussion. You ever had an injury?
I've had a couple injuries. I've broken a couple toes. I've broken a couple
Skateboarding or what?
fingers. No, fighting.
Fighting. That makes sense.
Yeah, and yeah. I have some. I had to put a bar in my knuckle. You know,
Because when you start fighting in mixed martial arts or any specific concentration of it, you're not getting paid initially. You have to pay.
no, you're not. You have to pay.
Yeah, that's what I talked to Theo Roland, who was an MMA fighter out of here, and he told me the same thing. I'm like, that's great. It takes a while until you can even get
Dude,
something.
It takes a while. Period. You know what I mean? Like it's a hard sport to like make money, and that's why I'm just like, dude. I looked at it like I don't want to be someone's entertainment.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. Sports are awesome. I love sports. I watch
Yeah.
sports every day, but I just felt like I had too much going on up here.
Yeah.
I felt like I needed to like do something. You know what I mean? I wanted to be in charge of something.
Right.
And like that's why I was like, I need like a career that I can like really like
Yeah.
grow in. And that's why I had to get away from it, man.
Yeah, I feel like you're built for sales. Your
Oh, dude,
personality,
I
it's built for sales. So there's certain people who really like that, and there's certain people who like you can tell it won't work, and you can just tell right away. And I would say there's way less. You're in a minority of people who would be good at sales.
It's not easy.
Yeah,
It's
I think
definitely-
back in the day it could have been more easy when it was more generic. But now that there's so much competition and there's so much like different media you can use, different things it becomes you have to be a specific type of person to really thrive in it at least. Now going back, do you watch UFC or anything?
Not really.
Okay,
Not
wow,
really.
that's crazy.
Dude,
So
I
you're
don't
really
even-
into that shit.
Like,
but you
I'll watch sports sometimes, like I said, but like I really don't like
follow.
Like I don't know. I just don't really like watch TV.
What do you do in your free time?
On my free
Jerk
time?
off?
You know?
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Dude, I saw this on Instagram. Like, nah, I'm not.
That you're gonna talk about a porn. I was like, I saw this porn.
You know what? I was going up that alley.
Are you kidding?
I don't want to.
You talk about the Only Bus. Have you ever seen those? Those are the worst, dude. It'd be like Lil Alien. He's like, in there. How do you get up those, bro? It's preposterous.
This is what I just saw recently, and I was just thinking, like, this would be the best gift ever. You just look at that, and then while you're looking at
so
that, when you start laughing,
unboxing.
we'll know that you actually saw it.
Oh, it's a bowl. A nice little pocket pussy, and it's a pulse cannon too. I have a pocket pussy,
dude. But that's automatic.
But this one is wild.
That thing has speeds. It has like
this pocket pussy is preposterous.
That's like legit.
This is some like Iron Man's arm, type shit.
Like,
whoa. Okay, so you see that last part with the vibrator thing? I have that part,
dude. I feel like you should get.
I don't have the pulsing thing. That's sick. So this one that he just showed me,
it's automatic.
Has like a auto stroker. I don't have that part.
It's Iron Man's hand.
I wonder how much that costs though.
It's like $250.
That's a lot of money for a fucking.
But you know,
pocket
like
pussy.
that's something you should get for like anyone in your family.
That is a wild.
That's over 60. Like,
yeah,
you know?
Okay. Could they even? At what point do you get erectile dysfunction?
I don't know. Yeah. But like I know that if you get it, you just don't tell them what it is. Just like send it as a gift.
See if they'll find out.
Just see if they'll figure it out.
They just put it up and they put it on their.
If I get a video, like a hidden camera, and like send that to my dad as a Christmas gift.
But then what if you see him just? You're just like, never.
Yeah, no, call him. I didn't think that far back.
Start watching your dad.
Or far ahead. I should have thought that far ahead. But yeah, no, that's intense.
Yeah,
like, I'm definitely
that's
hidden,
a cannon.
like a secret Christmas gift, Secret Santa. I'm gonna do it for someone.
That's a big Secret Santa. $250.
I do pretty good Secret Santas, man.
That's nice,
like, I give people pretty good gifts.
We usually have limits on ours for like our companies and stuff. We try to keep it like under 30, 40, 20 or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because then once you give it a free cap, it gets too. Someone could get a Starbucks gift card, and then someone could get a hand cannon dildo, or not dildo, fucking pocket pussy.
It's your like it's your choice.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're
That's
gonna
true.
spend that much money on something, then like don't do it and then get pissed off and say I need that for rent later.
That's
you know
true.
What I mean?
That's
like,
true.
On, you know,
that is a preposterous pocket pussy,
dude. That's
how did that even get fed on your feed? That's preposterous.
There's a lot.
There's nothing wrong with it. I have one. I just have a small one off of Amazon. $30.
Instagram knows what's going on in my head.
You're just like I need one.
The algorithm just understood that when I saw that, I would want to follow.
Yeah.
So I just followed. And if that says anything about my character.
Yeah. Dude, how much do you think your phone's really listening to you?
Oh, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
I think so too, dude.
Everything.
It's weird.
I wish I could like replay everything that it's heard.
Oh,
I probably wouldn't have
funny stories and shit.
I probably would have had better grades in school.
That's true, dude. The kids nowadays get ChatGPT and AI.
What is that?
So,
wait, Chat
GBT.
ChatGPT AI.
Well, it's AI. GPT is a type of AI.
AI chat.
Yes. Yes. So, kind of. So what ChatGPT is there's multiple apps that uses it. It's a type of program that is AI where you can ask it anything essentially, and it will write it for you.
Oh, I've used that on Snapchat.
Okay, so Snapchat has its own version. Yeah, that's their version of chat.
All the time.
Yeah, so that's one version, and if there's versions that you can do to write essays. There's versions you can do too.
Way.
So I'm thinking about now. There are software that schools can get now that counters the AI by them checking if they used AI, which is like so wild. But in my eyes, I'm like, if I was a kid now, I would use it, and then I wouldn't word for word I'll plagiarize it.
Wait,
but
so
I would
you can ask them anything?
Yeah,
anything, and he's just gonna give you the answer.
Depending on the ChatGPT, yes. So like the one I have is kind of censored. So like me and Zoran use it to write raps sometimes for shits and giggles, but we can't use it to write like really fucked up rap because like if we put like the other day I said write a future like song about cheating on women. Because I wanted to make a diss track for somebody.
And it wouldn't do it.
It wouldn't do that one. But there's certain ChatGPT that will do it.
That's fucked up.
Well, the reason I did that is because there's
no, not on your part.
Oh, okay. We're doing a diss track.
On the AI's part for not doing what you asked.
Yeah,
like, what are you doing, bro?
Why don't you cheat on it?
Like you already know the world's
By the way,
up.
I am not a proponent of cheating on women. I was making a diss track.
No. Yo, believe it or not, like I have never in a million years like cheated ever.
That's amazing.
And I've never even thought about it in a relationship. You know what I always think about?
How many relationships have you been in?
2.
Same.
Two, but they were pretty
or
like
3,
strong. Yeah. And I'm saying like even without being a relationship, out of the plethora of people that I've even talked to seriously, which is a lot more, you know.
If you were to give me an estimate, how many? Just like give me a ballpark, like talked seriously, where it was like exclusive. Because I think I'm at like 5 or 6, dude. Mine is really low.
I don't want to like blast myself and look like a bad person.
It's not bad. You know? I think I would argue that it's better if you have a higher number, because I don't have enough experience to say that much. Because I fuck around, but I don't like. It's hard for me to get serious with it. I'm so fucking picky.
So you mean serious to the point where it's like you just mean
you could consider them as a viable partner,
or just okay if it
there's feels.
We're not hooking with anyone else, so we're just focused on each other.
Yes, 100%.
I'm taking them on dates.
Of course.
Yeah. And they might sometimes spend the night.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't let other girls spend the night? Oh, you're a good guy. No, that's a good thing. No, that's a good thing. I have a problem with that.
No. If no, I won't do that. I would say, I don't know, maybe like 40 to 50.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe like 40 to 50. You know, I feel like I'm pretty straightforward, so it's like.
So you're the type to go one at a time then? It seems
100%.
like. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the thing is like. I feel like I'm just not big on wasting people's time.
Yeah, and you're also busy.
Yeah, and I don't like wasting my own time. Exactly. And like the thing is that I don't care how the first, second, third, fourth date go. Like you don't really know someone.
Yep.
You know, until like they completely get comfortable enough to where they no longer have to show face. They no longer have to like put on any sort of
makeup, cosmetics.
Not just makeup. They don't have to act a certain way to impress you.
Yeah.
They're okay with being weird around you.
Yeah.
And let's be honest. For anyone
that's why we're both single, because whenever that girl does that, we're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
You know,
the crazy comes out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's like they just start doing like I don't want to say I get bored easily. It's just that I just don't a lot of times when I really get comfortable with someone, I'm just not really like into them. So, you know,
I get that. I get bored of people fast, and it's really bad. It's a bad habit. I don't know if it's I like to think in hindsight, I think it's attributed to dating apps and social media rotting my own personal brain and the youth in general. It's like being on dating apps. It gives you that mindset of like, oh, what's next? What's next? Who could be better?
Nowadays. No one wants to fix anything. Now it's like, oh wait.
I just called the handyman.
Me and my boyfriend argued for 15 minutes. Oh, okay, cool. Well, let me just hop back on Hinge. You know what I mean? Like you just like there's so many options now, and I feel like people don't take relationships seriously.
Yeah,
but I try to take my time seriously.
Time is important. Time is money.
You know, so that's interesting.
Without saying names, what's one of the most preposterous things a girl has done to you in bed? Not in bed, or it can be in bed. I was gonna say on a date, but you can also do in any situation.
Like, which one do you want?
So you know how we were just talking about like where that shift changes, where you realize that person's like not for you.
Yeah.
Has any girl done anything where you were like, oh shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here?
You know, I think the craziest one that has ever happened to me was this one girl, can't say any names, you know, of course. She had a fetish.
Okay.
You know, and she was comfortable enough to ask me, you know. And she wanted to take a knife, a kitchen knife, and she wanted me to take my shirt off and lay down, and she wanted to cut my back.
What? Like actually cut it?
Actually,
like bleed?
Actually cut my back.
Fuck no!
Yeah, slice my back. Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
And I let her do it. I have pictures.
Does she have tattoos?
She does.
I knew it.
Yeah. And like this is probably the craziest thing I've ever done in my life. And you know,
what, you let her do this? I just clicked together that you said that you let her do this.
Yo, you know, like
that is preposterous.
The thing is, it's one of those things where it's like it sounds like BS unless you like can actually like show that it happened. And like it's. Do
you think this is like a racism thing?
You know, I try. No, I told my friend that this happened, and like he was like, "Bro, you understand? You could have like died. Like she could have just been."
This
crazy.
Sounds like Get Out, bro. Dude, and she is white. I think this is a racism thing. Like, dude, that's wild, bro.
Right? And that was crazy. That was insane, and that was a throw off. But you know, whatever. And then like,
was it hot? Did you like feel anything?
No, I definitely. It was.
I wouldn't be mad the whole time. I'm like, ah, what the fuck?
Like, the other one, I would say.
That's crazy, bro. I can't believe that happened. You let it stupid too. Did you do it for the story?
I didn't know what was going on. I was actually, believe it or not, I was on shrooms.
That's like the worst time to do it, though.
Yeah, I was on shrooms when it happened.
So when you were on it, did you feel like how did that enhance the feeling of you getting cut?
I don't think it enhances anything.
Okay, so it just happened.
It was just like I was attracted to her, so I just made it happen.
How's sex on shrooms? I've never done that.
I mean, it's gonna unless you're with a freak, like it's gonna be very hard
unless they cut you
to get up. Unless they cut you.
Did you lose your boner?
Yeah,
I would too.
Yeah.
Because now I'm in pain.
Yeah. It's like sex is not the main thing you're focused on when you're tripping. Like, you know what I mean? It's just,
100%.
It's not what you're focused on. Like,
unless you're on like Molly or something, but that's not really tripping.
That's the
it's like rolling. Very different. Yeah, it's rolling. But yeah.
And then the other one I'd say is probably homegirl.
I can't believe that he had video, like picture proof too. Dude, like that is like you need
picture proof for life.
Yeah, well, like that's just like, you know how people can say a story and you're like, oh, did that really happen? That really
happened,
bro.
Like it really happened.
My guy looked like he was in the slavery times, bro. That was not good. You looked like you got whipped or some shit. That was bad. That's bad. That's why I think it's racism, bro. She was white.
Dude, I was bleeding. I was bleeding everywhere.
There's something somewhere inherited where your ancestors are like, why'd you let him do that?
Why'd you let her do that? And then her ancestors are like,
good job. All right. Anyway, so.
But the second one, I would have to say, was dude, this was probably the craziest one that I experienced.
Oh my God, worse than this?
No, I don't think it was worse. It's just that
a different way.
This girl was amazing, bro.
Okay.
Like, she was so like calm. She was so like chill. You know, she didn't seem like a jealous type. Got all of my friends, awesome. And then I remember I went out, and you know when I go out, I go out.
Okay,
I'm out. I'm
very
partying.
very accurate.
You know, I'm not on my phone.
Where's the after party?
Yeah, you know? And I ended up crashing at my friend's house, and I came home the next day, and of course I didn't answer her call. She had called me like a bunch of times, which is already a red flag. If someone's calling you, unless you're completely like dating or you have a plan with someone, like you should not be calling someone like 8+ times. Like if they don't answer, they don't answer. If they're dead, they're never answering. And if they don't want to talk to you, the ninth call is not going to make a difference.
I agree.
You know, and so I'm the type of guy where like no one's going to know where I live for this exact reason, but I don't lock my door.
That's terrible,
dude. I just don't worry about it. You know, I don't worry about it. So, and I should, but I don't. And for anyone that knows me, don't come over, but you'll get in.
That is terrible. You can start locking your door, bro.
Yeah, no, I do. I have a smart lock and everything. I don't even use it.
Wait, what? You have a smart lock and you don't use it because it locks by itself, right?
No, it doesn't work. I get it fixed.
Oh, you gotta get it fixed.
Yeah.
You need one of those.
I need one of those
because then you don't have to worry about it.
And
it just locks. Yeah. Okay.
But besides that, so I come home and I've been talking to this girl for maybe 6 weeks. You know what I mean? And she's the first crazy thing she's ever done. I come home, I go in my room, and she's standing.
Wait, how long have you? Wait, before you get to this part, how long are you guys on?
Like 6 weeks.
Okay, now what happened?
So I come home, and I go in my house. Okay. I walk in my room, and she's standing right there.
Oh, like in your house?
My room's trashed. She trashed my room. Went through my garbage, went through my drawer.
Why?
What's it called? Like all my stuff is pulled out. And she's like, what the fuck were you doing? You didn't call me. What's wrong with you? I'm like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't lock my door.
Also, like,
I don't lock my door.
It's been 6 weeks.
It's been 6 weeks.
It's not that
and
serious.
We're not even I haven't even asked you out yet. You know what I mean? And she just completely blows up on me. Just goes off. And I'm just like trying to calm her down. I'm just like, what is going on right now?
That's preposterous.
And the craziest part was then after, because obviously I saw her the day before. Like before I went out. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
And I go out to the bar, and obviously I'm not talking to her anymore at all. Okay. And I'm hanging out with another girl, like just having a good time, whatever. And she's at the bar. Because I forgot that she had me on Life 360.
Oh my God, why did you give her that?
Bro, because she
wanted it. You guys talking for 6 weeks. No, you don't give a girl. That's a red flag.
You know?
Oh my God. All right,
so she shows up at the bar.
And you're hanging out with...
Yeah, like I just met a girl at the bar.
Which is normal.
Random, you know? And she comes through, and my friend's like...
Is this after everything?
This is after everything. This is the next night. So it was like
Wait. How did that first night end? Did
So-
you get enough argument? Were you like, okay, let's not talk anymore?
We argued. Well, I didn't argue. I don't argue.
Okay, got
I
you.
just,
Heard
like,
it.
listen.
Heard it.
Yeah, like advice. Anytime two people are arguing, you're both trying to get your point across.
It just doesn't work.
No one's listening.
Yeah.
So therefore, just don't do it.
So how did that night end?
She
Did you-
left.
okay,
I
but
had
did
to kick her out.
Did you end things or no?
Yeah, I told her that we can talk when she's calm.
Okay. So then the next day she shows up at the bar.
But I wasn't going to talk to her again.
Okay.
I was going to just straight ghost. her.
Ghost. I've done that so many
Yeah,
times.
like,
But well, you have to.
I
But,
didn't even speak to
But
her.
here's the problem with her though. She knows your door's unlocked.
Yeah. And I still didn't.
And she has Life 360. This is terrible right now. But anyway, so you're at the bar, and then she shows up.
She's storming through a group of people, and my boy's like, yo, like, yo, she's coming.
Fuck.
So I look over and see her. She comes through, and then she's like, who the hell is this? Like, who's this girl right here? And this girl's standing here with me, like, what's going on? She's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You were just hooking up. You know, she was cussing, but hooking up with me 2 nights ago. Now you're out with this bitch. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then the girl's like, yo, you need to calm down. And then she all of a sudden, she's like, boom! No! Hits the girl right in the face, bro. In the middle of the bar.
Fucking way.
Decks the girl right in the face. And like, this girl was like, definitely like, I don't know, like 5'2", like little
tiny
blonde girl. You know what I mean? And she was, I mean, they're both small to me.
Yeah.
But like, she's like taller than her.
Now, were you turned on by this though?
Yeah.
Two girls fighting.
Yeah, and I'm just like, dang. So they like,
You're
she
like,
like
dang.
decks her, and then of course security comes in, grabs her, is like taking her out, and I'm just sitting here. My boy's like, oh, they're like, oh. I try to talk to the girl again. Funny thing is that girl and her friend still came to our after party after getting her nose busted.
Wow,
which was pretty cool.
Legendary.
Yeah. So, but after that, I definitely blocked her on everything. I didn't talk to her ever again. I saw her out a couple more times, but
what if she's listening to this right now?
I think that if she's listening to this right now,
what's your message?
She should understand that like you shouldn't do things like that.
I'm surprised she didn't get arrested.
Dude, they never arrest girls for anything, bro.
Most of the time, yeah. It has to be something preposterous.
They do, yeah. But
it has to be really preposterous.
Yeah, like they're just not like if that girl would press charges.
Yeah.
But like everyone's sauced and like it's not, you know.
I mean, it's the price that they have to pay for being pregnant and having periods and shit. They live a worthless life than us, so we have to get punished somehow.
I'm not. Yeah, I think that in some scenarios and like in some situations they definitely have it a lot harder.
Oh, 100%.
For sure.
It's a very give and take, and I don't like the idea that I want to word this correctly.
You need to word it correctly.
Yeah.
Don't say anything.
I'm gonna say being a girl is harder than a guy overall in life. You have a harder difficulty. If you're in any minority group, whether you're a girl, whether you're black, whether you're Asian, even Asian versus white, you're going to be playing life on a harder difficulty than a white man. I will say that. Now, it's not because it is more difficult doesn't mean that you should just sit and complain about it, though, is what I was going to say. Like, even if though my life was a little bit more difficult than like Zorn's,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit and complain about it because I got dealt the cards and I'm going to play with it. And that's what it is. That's what I was gonna say.
I think a lot of men don't. They just figure it out.
Yeah.
Just get it done. And a lot of women do too.
But I will say, some men are also pussies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think most of men.
A lot of men are pussies.
are kind of like pushovers.
I was gonna say nowadays, the next generations is the biggest pussy overall.
Yeah. No,
I'm not gonna. Obviously, there's amazing outliers. Jake was on my podcast, great guy. A lot of people in this new generation, our generation, and the Gen Z, but they are overall. We're not going to war or anything.
Oh no, we're definitely
we're all pussies. I'm a pussy.
We're definitely more like generations are becoming more bitch made than before.
Yeah,
you know, for sure.
And I don't even know how there's nothing we can do about it unless we just start a war. Like, let's all go to war.
Eventually, we'll just all.
But then, why would we even want that though? Have you ever met a boomer? Like, they're the worst sometimes. Some boomers are shit. And they're like, dude, they're racist most of the time. Not all, but more than likely than the new generation. I feel like our generation, that's the one thing we got going. Is like most people. I mean, there's still like systemic racism and everything like that. Most people are on the same page about like liberal things for the most part. Like, we should be legalized. Like things like that. We're all, for the most part, kind of on.
I don't really smoke.
Yeah, I don't either. I actually haven't smoked in a year or two, but it should still be legalized.
But I think it should be legalized.
Yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like our generation is just like, why? Why does it even matter?
I mean, I think it should just all be legalized.
I actually agree with that, and I had a whole podcast on this. I think it should all be legalized, and it should be educated more. Like we should not incriminate, we should educate.
Yeah,
that's more important.
100%.
And like help people. Because why? 100%. If someone's spiraling, why make them go to prison? Make it even worse.
Help them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they like fucked up.
Yeah. What's Florida is pretty strict, no? On drugs and everything, except for guns. You guys are probably good at guns.
I mean, like if you get caught and you are, in the system, like you're probably like fucked.
Yeah.
But like if you don't get caught, I think most people in Florida do like
at least smoke.
Okay. Like if we're talking about Florida, like Cali, New York City, like some of the most populated places in America, like there's going to be more people.
Yeah.
There's going to be more partying.
That's true.
More crazy shit going on. There's going to be more drugs. You know what I mean? And so,
crazy.
You know what I mean? Like that's just always going to be a thing.
Miami's Coke Central, bro.
I think that, yeah.
Yeah, like that place is like wild.
I think it's just more about like, because there's a balance. Because they also say that, as most people know, like the richer you are, a lot of times do drugs.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't agree with me personally. I don't just like throw down on drugs all the time. It's just not like.
Do you ever go to? How often do you go to Miami?
Miami? I've only been there once.
Okay.
Tampa's lit.
I've been to Miami a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only been to Tampa once. The thing that is funny about Miami is I'll go out and then you'll look at a couple out in the distance and you can't tell whether they're siblings, mom and dad, or sugar baby and sugar dad. Because like it's all a melting pot of all those.
Really?
So like, dude, I remember I saw this like beautiful girl. Like she's got to be 25, like young. And this crusty ass, like 56-year-old, like Cuban dude. And like, he's not even dressed.
You said crusty. He must have been crusty.
Crusty, bro. And they're making out. And I'm like, he got money then. Yeah, he's got it. Because that's Miami, outside. Bro. That's Miami.
Probably had a Porsche outside.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Money talks there.
Yeah.
Money talks a lot.
And that's the thing. It's like, I feel, me personally.
That stresses me out.
Me personally, I mean, if you Tampa is super lit. It's great. It's awesome. It's
I haven't been out there yet.
It's awesome. Yeah. And the thing is, it's like you can go out to Tampa and you can get a section and spend.
I don't like getting sections, man.
You don't like getting sections?
Wait, you go to clubs then?
No.
Oh, you sections of where?
Well, I get what you're saying. No, if you go to I don't really go.
Okay, because I don't like clubs.
Yeah, I don't go. I like bars.
Yeah, I'm a bar guy.
But if I do go to a club,
then
you're gonna want to have a section. Because you don't want to be in the middle of all that like bumping and chaos. Because
I see what you're saying.
I mean, all the girls were going to the sections. You know what I mean? You have to remember that.
Okay, can you teach me this, like the ergonomics of a club? Because I don't go. So like, let's say you're in a club, right? You get a section. How do you just talk to girls and you're like, hey, just come?
Can we define ergonomics?
So ergonomics is like,
because I can't.
So ergonomics is like, I don't know if this is the actual definition. I could be fucking stupid. But
I could Google it.
Like the word that I mean is, the guy who designs grocery stores. He looks at the layout of grocery stores to see how can I get the most people to spend the most money? Like the layout. He designs the layout of it, right? So I want to know the layout of a club. What is the definition?
The study of people's efficiency in their working environment.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm on top of that shit.
You're on top of it.
So what's how does the club efficiency work? Like you're in there, you get a booth versus being in the middle, right? Or not a booth. What is it called? Section, right? How do you just tell girls to like, hey, come?
So this is how it works. Okay.
Come over.
So here's the thing: when you go, especially in places like Tampa, you can't compare it to like Greensboro.
No.
No. In Tampa, any of those like cities, that are very populated.
Would you say Charlotte or no? I'm just curious.
I haven't been out in Charlotte enough to compare. Okay. But there's no way it can compare to Florida.
Probably not. No.
Yeah. So the thing about Charlotte is, I feel like it's
businessy.
You can find more like down to earth people.
Yeah.
But in Tampa, it's a little more materialistic, and like people.
So they want to be in those sections.
They want to be with where the money's at. So the thing is, if you have a section, it's not that they come to you; they hang out right
by
the
section. So
and then basically, if you go out and talk to a girl in the section, say you dance for 30 seconds, you're like, yo, you want a drink? any girls let you buy her a drink. But then you say, yeah, my section's right here.
Oh, and so when you get a section, there's a bartender that comes by.
No, you already have your bottles over there. You already have drinks over there.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because the bottle service.
Section. So now you're just like, oh, wait, you're going to take me out of this crowd and put me up in a section. So now everyone can look at me.
I see.
In a section. I can sit down with you. I can talk to you. We can stand up in the section over everyone. Like, it just makes you look like highlighted. If
you're in a club, that makes sense. But now I'm going to do you one better, okay? Let's say I'm in the club. I see a shorty. I'm like, let's get a drink at the bar next door. Let's just go over there because I can talk to you there.
True. But
I'm messing with you,
what
obviously.
happens right then? You know what happens though? Then you have to remember that
they're friends.
Yeah, they're friends.
I'm obviously making a joke out of it.
Yeah.
If you're in a club setting and with your boys, that makes sense.
You gotta have a section.
That makes sense.
And you go to Tampa, you get one for what, $1,200? You go to Miami, you're gonna spend
you split it, right?
$4,000.
Do you split it, or is just one person getting it?
Well, I mean, my friend group personally, like one person pays for everything. And
that is fucking crazy.
Yeah. So, and I just got a section for my friends.
I'm never going out there.
$1,200 at Tangara. I got
a section in Greensboro. It's like $100.
And we got a section at Tangara, which is an awesome club, and I got it for everybody.
Nice.
I paid for everything,
dude. I gotta tell you, next time you're in North Carolina and you stop by Charlotte, you should actually go out. And the reason
I went with Max.
Max. I love Max. I see him all the time. Max comes here all the time.
I'm probably butchering his last name, but he's Jewish, so I can never say their last name.
I can never pronounce it. He's Jewish?
He's 100%
I didn't even know
Jewish.
He's fucking Jewish, but I love Max.
I went to his, I didn't go to his, was it bar mitzvah?
Yeah.
I went to Dash's.
Oh, interesting.
But that's his friend too.
Yeah.
So, they had good food.
So the thing about Charlotte, I was going to point out, and I used to hate going out to South End in Charlotte.
I keep picking this up, thinking it's going to have more
you can
in
get
it.
one. Yeah.
I'm just going to, I got to get another one.
Go get another one. I'll keep talking to you while you're getting it. So I went out to Charlotte, and I used to go to Charlotte, and I go to this place called South End, which is, I'm sure Max probably took you there, because that's like where all the young people go, and like college kids and all that whole crowd. Now, here's the thing. I never thought about it this way. Back then, I go to South End and I'm like, oh, this place sucks because it's the type of girls I don't like. I don't like sorority girls. I like emo depressed girls. Or girls that like Asians, you know?
So do you like emo depressed girls?
Yeah, I like tattoos.
Okay.
I like some. Okay. I like
depressed?
Nerdy girls too. I'm into nerdy girls, emo depressed, type B. Yeah, it's a little funky. You got it? There you go. Killing it. Tetris.
Dude,
all right. So
that was in the Rubik's Cube.
Oh yeah, that's
that was
true.
like in a Rubik's Cube.
So there's certain girls I like, but I don't like the basic white girl.
No?
Like if you're super basic, we're not gonna have anything relatable. If you're not able to watch like anime, we're not gonna relate.
It just depends on what you're looking for. Because if you're the type of person that likes to find someone that you can have a deep connection with and actually have something real with,
yeah.
Or if you're just looking for like flings, because flings.
But here's the thing, those girls don't like me. And I already know this.
Oh, fling girls don't?
No, not fling girls. Sorority, like basic sorority girls. Yeah, I don't fit their box, and they kind of don't fit mine over time. I've gotten used to it. I'm just like, it's not even who I'm. Why waste my time on that? But when we go to South End, I went with my light-skinned friend Matt. Shout out to Matt. He's been on the podcast many times. And he's a 5'10" good-looking guy. You're also a great-looking guy. If your type of people, like good-looking dudes that stand out, because Charlotte, I realize, the average girl in Charlotte looks way better than the average guy. All the guys look like finance bro, fucking Vineyard Vine collar, like Ralph Lauren. So if me and you go out, it's like, yo, who the fuck are those two guys?
We're crushing those guys.
We just stand out. Yeah. I went with Matt, and like, I mean, it's definitely mostly him, but I probably played a small role. But when we were walking together, there was girls that would walk by and they like crack their necks just to look at us, and I was like, damn, it's like really like that here. I was like, God, they gotta go to the hospital after. I'm like, damn,
is your neck okay?
Yeah. No, it was weird because like they were just coming up to us, and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I was like, this is fun. Greensboro's kind of like that in a sense because everyone's like so different here. But when I go to in contrast to that, if I go to a place like Charleston, I hate Charleston.
Oh, I've never been.
You might be. You'll probably be fine in Charleston. You kind of fit their boxes, but dude,
what boxes do I not fit? Like, what would you say is a place where I probably wouldn't? Like
A place that they don't like black people. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Maybe Charleston.
You know?
But the thing, when I went to Charleston, everybody's white. The only black people I met were hood as fuck. And then the only Asians I met was like 2. There was 2 Asians out of the whole. Like,
what makes you stand out?
Yeah, but it's a different kind of stand out. It's a bad kind. Where Charlotte is good kind of stand out. Like, I stand out there and girls are like, oh my God, finally something new. Charleston is like, oh my God, the token Asian friend. And I was like, oh, I don't like this. I don't want to be here.
You know, that's kind of how I felt in Dallas.
Oh yeah, but Dallas would be a good example too.
Like certain places, because like a lot of the places that I went to were like rodeo, cowboy,
you're gonna stand right out.
And you know, I'm in there in like fresh kicks, all white coat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nice pants, and the girls all have like normal jeans, belt buckles, like cowboy hats, and
they want them Billy Bobs. They don't want
you know, it was interesting, you know, but it was interesting.
What's Tampa like? What's the scene? It's kind of diverse.
Tampa's.
Because I know there's University of Tampa.
Yeah, but there's 2 different sides. So like you either are a part of like the downtown Ybor side, or you're a part of the Soho side. Soho side's like all
what's the
college.
difference? Oh, okay.
It's all college.
Okay,
which is fun. It's great. But a lot of the guys in Soho are not college. College guys don't go out really in Soho. I mean, don't go out in Tampa.
Why?
Because there's no reason to, because most of the UT girls that are college girls, exactly, any college girls that are going out are either going out to get all their drinks paid for, they're going out to meet rich guys, you know what I mean? So they're really looking for older men. So like, even though all the girls over there are college, the guys are still 30, 27, 28.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? The college guys just stay on campus.
So do you go out on the other side?
I go out on both.
Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. You believe this guy?
Yo, Zoran looks better every single year. Every year.
We were talking about this at the bar. We were talking about how when we were in high school, it was so different in a sense that like, I told him this too. When we were in high school, dude, the girls loved him.
They did.
They loved him for good reason.
What's up, Kitty? You want some of my
PF
Chang's?
He's got a girlfriend now. Hey, no.
You want some PF? Hey. No PF Chang's?
No.
Cats can't eat PF Chang's?
I'll fuck him up.
I think that cats can eat rice.
That is cat. That's PF Chang's, bro. They're eating themselves.
He understands. I think.
Hey, no.
I think shrimp is healthy for cats, though. I could be wrong.
Probably not their shrimp though, because it's got oil and shit on it.
You don't think so?
No, definitely not. But so you go out on the other side. Just give him a little
fan. I'm just
no, he's not.
That's
scared.
the other one.
Okay, continue.
I go out on both. You know, I go out both. But like in Tampa, like I said, man, like everyone's just like, it's not like Miami. That's like, you know, a bunch of, even though I don't go out, man, I have a lot of friends that go out in Miami. As you know, it's a lot of plastic girls.
Oh yeah, like so much, dude.
You know, but Tampa's not like that.
Okay.
But still, it's like just like those beach girls.
Hey,
dang, you hungry, bro? Feed this cat.
No, they ate, bro. They're just all fat.
Dang, feed this cat. What you want? Here, have some Ultra.
Yeah, you can have that.
You don't want that, or hit the vape.
Zoran, can you get the cats? Yeah, I'll grab them later.
Come here.
I'm gonna shit. No, keep talking about what you're saying.
So, and this cat's over here messing with the, you know. Dude, if I ever want a cat, I'm coming to you. I'm coming straight to you.
It's easier to travel with cats.
Zora comes out, fucks everything up. I don't even remember what I was saying. You know, I'm gonna take a bite, and I'll probably remember after I bite this. I'll remember what I was saying.
We're talking about going out.
Yeah, in Tampa, man, it's just like it's very fast paced, but everyone's like on to the next. But a lot of the girls,
really interesting.
They're like they can be kind of rich. You know, they can be materialistic. They can be beachy. But it's almost like some people tour Tampa and visit Tampa. It's just no one's really, like when you go out, no one's like looking to find like
serious.
Yeah, like
wow.
it's like it's quick flings. Like you'll have the most amazing time with somebody. They'll hook up with you, and then
never talk to you again.
And it's okay. Like no one's upset. No one's mad.
Okay.
It's
so
like,
that's good for someone who's looking for that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
If you're not looking for something serious, Tampa's a good spot.
And see, when I first moved to Tampa, the reason why I enjoyed it wasn't because of the flings. It was just that I like that.
There's no pressure.
Yeah, and it was nonstop. And you can see you're gonna see 500 new people every single time you go out.
That's crazy.
So it's okay. You know, like you're just constantly having fun. You know?
Our cycle in Greensboro is much different because obviously it's a smaller city, but every year. But it takes a semester or a year to see new people out because of all the colleges around us. We have 3 or 4 colleges, so you got to think every year there's a whole new wave of people who are 21, people who are transferring over, master's students who are coming over from Germany. I met a girl that was German once, who are older, and they go out to the bars. So like it takes a whole year or like a semester at least for it to be a full cycle of like, oh, there's new people out now. And then there's the locals that always go out.
In Greensboro.
Yeah. That's how it is in Greensboro. Compared, you know how you said every day is like 500 new people? Yeah. That's not how it is in Greensboro. Yeah. For Greensboro, it's 6 months. We got to wait 6 months and then there's a new wave.
Dang.
Yeah. But the one benefit in that is it is good for long term if you are looking for long term because it's more grounded here. You're going to see the same people when you go out. And also, and it's a double-ended sword in that sense because there's reputation means a lot here. Because it sticks longer.
If you screw it up, it's over.
It sticks longer
Tampa,
here.
no one cares.
Yeah, because you're 500 more people.
Yeah, no one cares.
They're not going to know you.
No one cares.
Yeah.
It's fine.
You know?
So, and if you're successful, no one really cares. You know
wow.
Because like there was this saying, I'm not going to say any names, but there was a saying that a couple of my friends that are like older, like in their late 30s, and of course they're all like doing great. They're all making like $500,000 plus a year. You know.
And are they single?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. That's important for this.
And what one of them told me, and he's the oldest one actually. He's like 40 now. I think he's 40 now. I think he's 40 now.
Okay.
Yeah. Party's more than anyone.
And what did he say? Wow, that's wild.
He said that you don't age in Tampa. You don't age, and that's a step down from like Miami and like New York. What he means by that is that like if you're a male, okay, and you're successful, you know, and the party doesn't have to stop. It's a choice because
so it's up to you when
there's
going to be
there's going to be someone's going to turn 21 and 22 every single day.
It's like the Matthew McConaughey movie where he's like, I love girls because I keep getting older and they stay young.
And he's like, and the thing is, it's like, you know, people like resources, man.
And
you know?
I was going to say, you know, it depends on the type of person you are too.
But if you're in that environment,
I was
that's
going
what
to
you're
say,
looking for.
yeah.
Because like, I don't want to settle down with a girl that cares about that.
Yeah, I don't
want to settle down with a good quality girl.
And then also, as I've gotten older, and this has only really started now, like being 26 this last year, I've noticed it more than anything. But that's also because I've been single for a whole year. Like really single.
What's that been like?
It's been good.
Yeah.
It's a lot of personal growth. I've been dating a lot, but dating with purpose, like learning from each person.
Did I meet your ex or no?
I don't think so.
No,
I don't think you've met any of my exes besides maybe in high school, like a high school ex. Yeah. So I
thought you'd be married by now. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I at a time, the reason I ended my last relationship is because I realized that I didn't want that, and if I stayed any longer, that would have been it. You know.
Yeah.
And I need to figure shit out still before I settle down with someone. I don't want to settle yet.
Yeah.
And unless it's the right person, of course.
Well, I got some people I can introduce you to in Tampa.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about something like Tampa, and this is why places like that is so fun to visit to me, because I get to pick and choose how long I get to have fun.
True.
And then I can leave it. True. Because ultimately, I do want to settle at some point. And this is what I was going to say. There is a difference between certain people like who want the party to never end, and then people like me who I like to party. But then as I've gotten older, dude, the girls who are turning 21, I can't even relate with. It's starting to get a point. I moved my dating app minimum to 21 right now because then they need to at least be able to get a drink, right? I think in a year or two, it's going to go up to 22, 23 because it's just starting to get like...
I upgraded that a long time ago. I'm around 24.
Okay, good.
To like the
You're 28, right?
I'm 27.
You're 27. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I put mine at like 20. Yeah, I think it was like I put mine like 25 to like 60. Or
okay,
something.
so you want someone? Wow, Jesus Christ! What's the oldest you've ever been with?
Like close to 60.
No, dude. Without naming names, how was that?
Dude, honestly, it was pretty dope.
Close to 60?
Yeah, pretty close to 60.
Were they fit? Okay.
Like, you know,
did you do it for the story, or were you like, mommy?
Honestly, like I thought she was really attractive.
Okay.
You know, and I met her out at a whiskey bar. Like,
of course,
whiskey bars. Whiskey bars are not like. It's like you're spending like, you know, you're gonna buy 3 drinks, you're gonna spend like $90. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's like you're not gonna. No one's jumping in there.
Okay.
No one's like, it's people in there in suits. Like,
Oh
you know what
my
I mean?
God. Okay,
and
so
of course I'm like,
you're working, right?
No, this is this is.
Why are you at the whiskey bar?
No, that's usually I go there a lot. Like,
Wow.
And a lot of the bars I go to as well are the 23, 25 plus. So you can't even get in unless you're.
I know those. Okay, first time I ever experienced a bar like that was in Charleston. I was like, "There's places like that."
Yeah.
Where there's like a minimum.
You don't even
age.
deal with that. You don't even deal with that BS.
Yeah,
you know?
they don't want. They do that to exclude college kids. Yeah. Essentially, that's the goal.
And I love that they're strict. You're not getting in, you know.
Good.
So I love those, and I met her, and she was really cool. She was really nice, and of course, she's like, "Who is this young guy?" And I always try to like wear slick things. You know, I like street fashion, but if I'm gonna go out, then I want to stand out.
Yeah.
You know. So she was just like, What are you doing in here? You know? And I started talking to her, and, you know, I got along. We went out to dinner. We hung out a couple times, and she had a nice house, like, out there on the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, like, crazy.
Were you the pool boy?
Dude, she was definitely, like, doing it right. She had been divorced, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And she was living on her own, like, beautiful house.
Oh,
like,
my God.
She was just chilling, bro. She was just chilling. And, like, I probably wasn't the first guy she had been with that was young.
Of course.
But, like, she taught me a lot of stuff, man, and we hung out. It wasn't just like we were hooking up. We actually hung out.
I want to lose my virginity to her.
And she didn't want to date. She didn't want to date me at all.
Yeah.
She made it very clear.
Course.
You know, but I enjoyed hanging out with her. But, you know, it just got to a point where I just felt like she wanted to really be involved with my group.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And I was like, I wasn't really trying to intertwine her with my everyday people.
Yeah.
And that's the point. Because she kind of like, when I really...
She want to hang with the gang,
Like we were saying before. Once her shell cracked open, we got to know her. Then I realized that she's someone that's older, that had spent a lot of her life married, and now she's successful. Now she wants to relive.
She wants to have fun.
Yeah. Exactly. So now she's like, she wants to really party and have fun. You know what I mean? Which was fine. But
then if you bring her around, she's just start coming around a lot.
You can't be trying to act like you're 30 when you're 56, 57, and then you're hanging out with my friends, and then like she was also very like hands-on-y. You know what I mean? Like,
you know, and connecting to that,
couldn't do it.
I think that's part of the reason why I chose to be single and also enjoy being single right now, because I don't want to be like that. And nothing wrong with her. I just, personally,
she's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. I nothing wrong with that. And even if you are living your life in the future, that's fine. My sister's doing that right now. She's out of a divorce and she's having fun. And to each their own. But me personally, I want to have as much fun as possible in terms of like the party fun right now. So later my fun can be family fun and like my wife fun. But I want to get all of this, most of it out of my way. I still want to have fun, party. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, but
I mean, you do that
different
already.
Type.
Or you've been everywhere.
Yeah, I have been.
You travel everywhere.
Yeah, but there's still stuff to be done.
No, 100%.
I still have, and I still haven't met that person.
100%. Yeah. I saw this YouTube video.
Or I might have. Who knows?
I saw this YouTube video earlier today of this African American guy that went to Japan.
Yeah.
And there's like this whole it's this what was it? It was like this whole street.
Yeah.
And it's like a dating street. And like people,
in Japan?
Yeah, people
Wow.
they'll bring their like kids that they want to get married, stuff like that. But they're older. They're
Yeah. But that's so cool.
It's no Chris Hansen.
I know. Okay. There's 6. This is where the next one's gonna be filmed. It's actually the Suicide Forest in Japan.
Yeah, they go out there and they go out there and they just mingle and they have like name tags and they like.
Whoa.
And he was just getting fluttered, you know, because he spoke, you know. He spoke the same language fluently.
Wow.
And he was out there. He was like, I'm going to try to find a wife. And everyone was like, oh, yeah, black handsome.
Oh,
like,
he's black.
He had the subtitles.
And he spoke the language?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a cheat code.
And honestly, I didn't think he was like a super like attractive guy.
Yeah, but he speaks the language.
Exactly. And they were just like, oh, yeah, people were calling their friends like, come over here, like black handsome. Come over here.
Black handsome?
Before he's taken. And I was just like, dude, maybe we should just go there.
That's a wild street.
I
mean, we don't know a single word though. I'm gonna be like,
no, you're right. You're right. I don't know, dude. I need to learn a different language. Like
it's hard.
Like I feel like I know, but like not being. If you're bilingual in today's age, like you're so far ahead.
I'm bilingual. Zoran's bilingual too. But
I thought you were trilingual.
No, I'm only bi. I only know Vietnamese. I really.
How long have you been bi?
I've been bi my whole life. I wanted to be tri. I just didn't want to come out yet. But that's funny as fuck. I wanted to learn another language, and I got pretty far in Spanish, but then I fucking forgot it all. And then I got a little bit in Italian, then I fucking forgot it all.
You should just fuck around and learn like Norwegian. Like
I want to learn German, bro.
German?
Yeah, I want to watch all the Hitler documentaries and understand what he was saying. Because, like, I want to understand, how is it possible that this man garnered such a following? What the fuck was this dude saying? He's, like, on coke half the time. He is, and on meth and shit. And I just want to, like, whoa, this dude really said, like, fuck the Jews. Like, and, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I wish I could understand. You watch the subtitles, but that's far. I want to learn Japanese, too, because I watch anime. So.
That would be sick.
Japanese,
and then you could like read backwards, right? That's how like it's like backwards.
Yeah, all their book is going the other way.
Dude, I was never super big into anime. I have this boy, my boy Leo. Leo's a goat, by the way. He's my friend in Tampa. Leo. Leo, and he's like anime guru. I'm talking about he's the type of guy where it's like if a girl likes anime and you talk to him, he knows everything.
Dude, that's another thing I learned. So, you know how some people can view interest and entertainment and certain things as time wasters, and it can be. For some people, it can be. I've noticed that in our day and age, knowledge of different skills and different categories, movies, TV shows, anime, that's all adding to your repertoire when it comes to dating. I noticed that. Because when I unlock the anime, like door, there's a whole flood of girls that I never even knew, dude, like tapped into just anime.
Dude, you know where you need to go? Look this up. Anyone that hasn't done this, look this up. So there's this place in Tampa called, let me move this back.
You're good?
Okay. There's this place in Tampa called The Castle.
Okay.
And it's a huge
castle,
3-story, blacked out, gothic emo anime.
I love that place already.
Bar
That's my
/
type.
club. You walk in there, you see people in all their fits, girls in like boots that are 6 feet tall, not literally.
So they can step on my pee-pee.
Yeah.
I love that.
And you'll see a guy with.
Is that where you found the girl with the knife?
Dude, you know what? That's where
she's probably there right now. Check out your life at 365.
Yo, honestly,
I just played.
And she, that's damn.
Oh, you're good.
And no, it's just I ate so much that now the weight
of the fork, it's all on your left side.
It's taking it out.
So
and you go in there and you'll see a guy. There's people in there that literally have. They have like a whole like black hood like dress on.
I forgot what that's called, like BDSM and like that shit.
And there'll be girls dancing in cages.
Whoa.
You go up to the 3rd floor, I'll tell you the craziest thing.
Is it a club or bar?
It's a club / bar.
Okay, so it's
like the perfect dynamic.
Different settings in each floor.
You go to the 3rd floor, they have this huge area
that's the boss area.
That's redded out.
Okay.
And you'll see like vampire girls over here. People, it's like insane. And everyone's so down to earth. They're so chill.
That's a cult.
And what they do is they'll tie you up.
It is a cult.
To this big like X, like it's like a steel pole.
Yeah, this is a fucking cult.
And you can have a girl or a guy whip you, boom, right in front of everyone.
So the slavery thing.
I'll tell you right now, that's what it felt like. I go back.
You did it?
110%.
Whoa, fuck, dude, that's crazy. I'll do it.
I took my shirt off. I go over there and you know, and you can tell them how hard you want to go. You can have like, you know,
it's workers that does it.
Yeah, or you can have your girl do it, or you can have someone else do it.
Yeah.
It's pretty lit. Like it's awesome. And
what a wild place.
You turn around and like the girls just like turned on that they just saw you get whipped.
Oh.
And it's just like it's weird, man. Like it's weird.
I do like.
It's a vibe. It
sounds like my type of girls.
It's animated out too. Like you
like that.
Yeah, it's like intense. Like it's like Harley Quinn status. Like,
yeah, I remember the first time I've been with a girl that had a sex drawer and like had like a whole collection. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And unlocked like a whole new like another category. I told you like
you probably would let someone cut you as well.
No, I draw my line at bleeding and physical damage. I'll do wax, like hot wax.
The last shrimp is the best shrimp.
It always is,
right?
You mean cat, but yeah. I draw the line at cuts. That's a lot, dude.
If you were tossed enough, like you were a little drunk, I think you'd be okay.
If I was drunk, she gotta be a baddie. She gotta be in the most. I don't know. No. Even then,
Greensboro too long.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing about even if it's a baddie, I fear my life too much. I'm like, what if she kills me?
What if she kills you?
That's what I'm thinking about. I'm not even thinking about the cut factor. I'm like, I'm giving her a knife. I've seen too many movies.
You're right. Just talked you right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. No, I thought about that. Like,
you could have died.
I had a friend who was like, dude, she could right in the back.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that could have been a real predicament.
Yeah. We would have never, like, yeah.
This wasn't the same girl that trashed
No.
Okay, but what if it was? See, then you'd dead. You would have been dead.
Yeah.
You gotta start be careful.
You try stuff once, you get away with it.
That's
you
true.
survive,
That's
and you
true.
move on.
The one thing I am a proponent of, for the most part, there's certain things I want to do, like pegging. I already tell every girl I'm like, not into that. I'll do like a finger up the ass. Done that. Yeah. Done that. If it's a pinky, I'll dabble.
I haven't done either, but like low key, like
I don't. I'm not a kink shamer. Like I have my own really weird kinks, but when it comes to just like pegging, there's something with me in it.
Yeah, just like I'm not doing it.
I barely like the finger, so I already know I'm not gonna like.
What if she just was like, yo, dude, you know what?
No.
Like I want.
I draw that out from the beginning.
What about like?
I've done a lot of things.
Wanted to eat your ass.
Oh, eating ass is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, ass play is fine, but it's just something about an object or something.
She pins your legs back. She pretzels you. She pins your legs.
Oh, that's weird. I've never had that. I've never had my ass eaten. I would do it though. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but nothing coming in my asshole besides a tongue though. I'll take a tongue and I'll take a pinky, maybe.
Look, dude, the only way that's happening is if she brings it up.
Yeah,
I'm not just gonna be like,
girls hate ass stuff. Also,
not in Tampa. It's a normal thing. It definitely is. It's a normal thing.
Wow.
Shout out to all the Tampa girls that are in
that is wild.
I know you guys are. You don't want to admit it, but you are.
Guys will eat girls' ass. That's very common.
No, girls definitely like do it.
That's crazy.
They do
I had a whole podcast with someone probably know. Ben Hamadi. You remember Ben Hamadi?
What?
Dude, Ben.
How is he?
He's amazing. He's getting married.
Oh, and did he get a house too?
Yeah. He lives towards the airport.
You know who else I saw that got married and got a house, I think as a kid now? I'm not sure.
Adriel, but
Ashby. Ryan.
Yeah, he lives in South Carolina.
He's a goat.
He lives close to Charleston.
Yo, shout out to our senior prank.
Oh yeah, your guys. I know all about that. I know about that one. Dude, wait, it's the mulch, right?
Dude, the mulch, bro.
Yeah.
We backed
Shout out Tom. Tom was a big unit in that.
We backed up, and I was the reason everyone got caught. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We backed up trucks at the high school.
Yeah.
Dumped like
a shit ton of mulch.
Pounds of mulch.
I remember.
In front of all the doors. You couldn't even get in the school. And then my dumbass wears like the same hat to school all the time.
Oh,
and had the same hat.
I didn't actually know that.
Security saw the hat. They brought me in the office and they were like, yo, like, so we, like, Officer
Sanchez? Oh, Hudson. Yeah.
He was like, yeah, I know it was you. You know what I mean? I know about you were there. Like, because everyone covered their face. You know? And then he was like, look, man, like, you're either going to tell us who was involved or you're not graduating.
So what'd you do?
I snitched.
Did everyone get in trouble?
I mean,
how can you even get in trouble? It's the last day.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, so we didn't.
Well, you can't walk.
Well, everyone was mad at me that I snitched, and you know, I don't want to be a snitch, but it's like I was thinking in my head, like, how many of these people that did this senior prank were really my friends? Like, 2.
Half. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that were really close to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a good amount, but not. They were like,
yeah, I understand.
I was like, let me look back on my life. You know, 10 years from now, I'm like, yo, I had y'all's back when none of them talk to me now.
That aspect is very true.
Yeah, and I don't graduate, but I covered y'all's back, and that, you know what I mean?
And they don't even talk to you again.
Yeah, I was like, nah. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna do it. And then like everyone graduated. It wasn't a big deal.
Yeah.
I went to ISS for a little bit. It was like I didn't even go to ISS.
It was like the last day.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the last day.
It was last week.
Yeah, last week,
right? Or something like
that.
Because
I did have to go to ISS or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
so it was like last week.
But I was in ISS a couple times. So
I've been to ISS.
ISS was lit.
It's all right.
It was lit.
It's not as bad as everyone thought it was.
You didn't take a bathroom.
ISS, by the way, is in-school suspension for people who don't know.
Oh, yeah.
For all the nerds.
Is it not ISS anymore, though?
No, I just, like, I feel like there's going to be somebody out there that's what's ISS? You know? They're not pieces of shit like us. Yeah.
Good luck with life.
I avoided it for a while, but then, dude, I got an F my last year.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, fucking Miss Briggs.
Dude, you need to get in trouble a little bit in school to not only build character, but to be ready for the shit life throws at you.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
You know, because the people that went to school, like, didn't, that just, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like when I came back to Greensboro, a lot of people that I knew, and you probably can vouch for this too.
Okay.
Like, I think it's how life is sometimes, but the people that I thought were going to completely annihilate and kill that life.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you. When I was in high school, I already kind of saw it. Really? I think it's part of me being, I was such a tryhard trying to be cool with like the white folks, and like Soren got in with like Chance's group and
I'm
all
glad
that.
I made the cut.
Yeah. So like we would all hang out at those parties, but at the same time I would hang out with the weird folks and like the nerdy folks. Like that was still my crew too. So I was kind of in between, and I kind of acknowledged how fake that side and how different dynamics and everything. Because the thing about the people who are destined for success, those are the 9-to-5s people. Those are the people who are destined for 9-to-5s. It's not so much success. It's just like they're going to work like their parents. They're going to be, and then they're going to have kids that probably go to Western. And then their kids are going to, like.
Kids go to Western?
Fuck no. No, I'm probably not going to live here. I'm probably going to live in Charlotte.
No, but I love Western.
I love Western. I loved our Western. Western now sucks.
Oh, I thought it was new. They built the building, right?
Yeah, but it's like really ratchet. Like it's supposed to be like.
Good yet?
No, but it's like preposterously bad.
Oh, it's bad.
Like it's like really hood. Like hooder than our hood.
I feel like our school was mostly like Caucasian. It was white.
No, it was actually we were predominantly black, but it wasn't like bad. It was like 40% black, 20% Mexican.
No way.
30% black, white. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was a little bit more black. Yeah. But when we went, but now it's like not even just the black factor. It's like hood as fuck. Like I have a friend who teaches there. He's a history teacher there I met, and he's like our age. And he was like, yeah, he didn't go to school there, but he was telling me about it. I'm like, dude, that sounds terrible. That sounds like even worse than us.
It's like straight up Dudley.
Yeah, like getting to Dudley, probably on Smith level.
Wow.
Yeah, from when we went to school.
That is intense.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about.
Greensboro's changed though.
It has.
Greensboro's changed.
A lot of things has changed here. But then again, being older, I don't think about high school, so I don't see that side of it. I only see whoever the adults are.
Are they gonna do a reunion? Because I want to go to it.
I thought about that. I don't know if they do those because I never follow up. But I thought about it. I was like, how goofy would it be if we actually showed up to one?
It would actually be kind of like dope.
I wouldn't, if I go, if it's a 10-year, it'd be interesting.
I would definitely fly back in to go. And I would totally go.
Yeah.
I would just love to see my homie, Mr. Cashabera, bro.
I have a crazy story about Cash. Well, Cash doesn't work there anymore.
Who had it? But like, dude,
he doesn't work anymore.
What happened?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know. But I do know this one thing. My guy Cash.
Dude, I had an old fashioned. Sorry.
Paid. Oh, you're good. He plays the biggest favorites I have ever seen in my life.
Cashabera?
Yeah.
Really?
And here's when I realized how much he played favorites. He is the principal of our school. I mean, I'm totally outing this dude, but I don't care if he watches this or not. I just remember this one memory of us all going to a specific kid who I'm not going to name, who was your year, graduation party. He was one of the white kids, the preppy white kids. I got invited to it because Zoran and Chance are friends with them. So we all go out there, and it's at the pool, the public pool in the nice area by like Friendly and like that whole side, right? There's a pool party. Cash is there.
Why?
Because he lives in that neighborhood, and he's friends with their family. We're all 18, 17, and we're drinking alcohol around our principal. And this motherfucker doesn't even say a word. He's blitz. He's fucked up with us as 18, 16, 17-year-olds.
Boys off the clock.
But I'm just thinking, I know, but I'm saying like, imagine if that was a black kid though. And not you, like a hood black kid. They'd be fucked, right? So I'm like thinking like.
Maybe if he didn't care.
Yeah, I don't know. I that is pretty assumptuous of me. But I don't know. I just remembered. Oh, also I remembered like a girl who threw up from alcohol at the football game, and she just got scolding. She didn't get in trouble for anything else. But if you had like weed, or if you were a black kid, had a weed, or was fucked up, you would get in trouble.
But look, let's be a little like, I mean, if it comes down to it, like the black kids at the school were doing some fucked up shit.
They were doing some fucked up shit.
You know what I mean? They were like,
you're right. They were doing some fucked up shit.
I don't want to like condone it.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, like, they were doing some fucked up shit.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? Like, they were doing some crazy shit. Like, you kind of have to.
Do you remember the Birch? When people would go fight there,
yeah.
They would plan organized fights.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
at
you
this
have
fucking
to,
apartment.
You don't want to like stereotype things, but at the same time, it's like in reality, the majority of people at the school, African American,
you're right,
were doing fucked up shit, and they were causing a lot of issues. So not all of them, and no one should be like singled out.
Yeah,
but,
you're right.
You know what I mean? It's
to
like,
extent, right.
You know what I mean? Like,
did you ever get in a fight in high school?
Did I ever get in a fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost a couple fights.
You got in fights?
I lost a couple fights.
Anyone that we know? That I know?
This guy Kyle.
I don't remember.
That was like freshman year.
I don't remember.
And then I fought those two guys outside. Bro, there's that video of me hitting that guy in front of the school. I won that one. I won that one with those two guys.
That's wild.
I was kind of a little bitch.
I didn't fight at all.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I wasn't a fighter. I've never been a fighter.
It wasn't until after high school I really started kicking
I'm
ass.
still not a fighter.
Yeah.
I will gladly suck my pride up and be like, bro, you got this. Huh?
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Oh yeah, I'll suck everybody's dick. In the middle of a fight, I was like, nah, just suck your cock. They're like, okay, never mind.
Have those sweats, just get naked.
Dude, that's a skit. That where if you get like bullied, you just start acting gay and they don't want to touch you.
No, if you just get naked, take your pants off before they fight.
They're gonna think you're crazy.
Yeah, they're and run at them.
Yeah,
run at them.
they're gonna think that you're gonna
slap it on them.
Yeah, those are monsters.
I saw Philip beat some people up though.
Philip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I wrestled him once, but
I
for
remember
fun.
seeing Philip in a couple fights that he won. I feel like, I don't want to speak for him, I feel like I saw Zorn win some fights.
I've seen Zorn fight in
at the skate park, actually.
Yeah, I've seen him fight like outside of school.
Yeah, not in school. Not in school. But
Zorn was a bad kid, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't fighting like that, man. Yeah, like I feel like I'm not gonna say I got picked on because I didn't get picked on, but I feel like I was always trying to find my crowd because, like, you know how I hung out with you guys, But like we
weren't regularly.
It wasn't as close as y'all were.
Yeah,
So like I feel like I had like some friend groups I was cool with.
Styles, I remember this memory of you. This is my memory of you from high school.
What's a good one?
Dude, you were the dude that would always tell me and Zorn where the fucking party was on a fucking like Tuesday.
Yeah, I always knew what was going on.
Like, this dude is always going out. You were built for this. Or like, theoretically, you were built. Me and Zorn were talking about it because we went out a lot. But there was days where you would hit us up. I'm like, how are you alive? Like, how are you still doing this? It's like it's been 3 days in a row. I'm tired, bro. I got school the next day. I used to sneak out of my parents' house sometimes because if it's a weekday, they're not going to let me out. So on weekdays, I would sneak out of my window, go into Zorn's little 3-door car that was shit called Sad Blue, and we would drive to meet up with you at some fucking Northwest party. Or it's like some random...
We were partying.
Like, it was Northwest, Northern, some fucking like random parties.
You know why?
You always knew a guy or like a girl that was a part of, and you would find an address, and we were just like, all right, we're here.
You know why? You know why? It was my name, bro.
Styles.
Yeah. I feel like...
Well, you're a cool dude.
Yeah, I feel like I was pretty cool.
Everyone kind of got along with you.
But at the same time, well, that's the thing. Everyone like got along with me. Everyone knew me because of my name. Because we both had names we couldn't forget.
Yeah.
But I feel like everyone got along with me. But like I said, I was never like best friends.
Yeah. And you know what's weird? You know what I mean? Me as an adult, like adult talking to you, I would have never known this.
Shit, we are adults. Damn.
Like adult. Because when we were younger, I always thought of you as like, oh, that's Styles. Like he must be cool. Because you're an upperclassman to me.
Yeah.
And you were hanging out with Zorn and skating with him. So in my eyes, my perception of you is like, oh, this dude is on the basketball team. He's cool as fuck. Like he must be like, he has the address to every spot. Like I was like, he's friends with me? That's fucking awesome, dude. You know, but that's my perspective back then. Because you're thinking about it like, imagine if you had an upperclassman who was playing sports and all this stuff and then inviting you to things. But now as adults, I'm like, oh, I never thought about it in your perspective. Where you are also like, yeah, I'm friends with everyone, but I'm not really like with anyone. So it's weird to think about that.
No one hit me up to hang out one-on-one.
That's so crazy to think about.
Yeah, no one was ever like you would like the same way you guys would just chill.
Yeah. Well, he lived up the street from me, so that was a cheat code for me.
But no one helped me to chill.
What elementary school did you go to?
I went to a couple. I went to a couple. I went to.
That's probably why too, because it's hard for you to have a unit if you're moving around.
Yeah. Because I went to middle. You said middle school or elementary? School?
Elementary and middle.
I went to Sternberger.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
And then
I went to Faulkner.
Oh, what are these wild names?
I went to Guilford Elementary.
Okay, I know Guilford Elementary.
And then I went to Shine Light Academy.
Why'd you go to so many? Moved around?
I was always getting kicked out.
Oh, you were a bad kid.
I was a little shithead.
And then what about middle school?
Yeah, middle school I went to Kaiser.
Okay.
And I was supposed to go to Grimsley. I wouldn't say I was getting kicked out. I felt like I was just like, I like to say misunderstood, but like, I was definitely a shithead.
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't, but like I said, I never really had close friends. So I felt like I was always trying to like stand out.
Yeah.
So I was always getting in trouble. You know what I mean? But I wasn't fighting people. I was just like not listening. Like, you know what I mean? Like I was just like talking back to teachers or like taking the bathroom pass, but coming back in 40 minutes, not 5 minutes.
What were you doing? Smoking weed?
Honestly,
5.
Bro, honestly, bro, I was just like walking around.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I wasn't doing anything.
You know what you were doing? Door-to-door sales, bro. Yes, 6 years old. You're trying to make money, bro.
Dude, I was practicing, man. And actually, that's not true. I left Kaiser because actually the reason I didn't continue to go to Grimsley is a funny story. There was this girl, Brittany, that I kind of liked.
Okay.
And we were talking.
Always starts with a girl.
At Kaiser, yeah. She was awesome. And the reason I liked her is because we had the same, my middle name was her last name.
Whoa.
And the crazy thing is that when we started talking, we were kind of like dating, not really. We're in middle school, you know. And she texted me, and on my little LG Scoop that you see.
Love those. Yeah.
And she was like, hey, let's meet up, go to the bathroom. So like, I went to the bathroom.
Spicy.
She took me downstairs under the stairwell. We made
How
out.
old are you?
I was in 7th grade.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's when I started.
Yeah, we made out. And no, it's gonna get worse. We made out, and then I like kissed on her body, kind of went down, kissed a little more, and then this was my first time I ever was with a girl. My first time.
Wow.
And when she went back upstairs, we went back to the room. She went back to her class. I went back to my reading class, and then 5 minutes later, I started sweating. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What if she's pregnant?
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
So I freak out when I go home that night. I talk to my brother in the office room. We had an office room in our house.
And that's when Chris Hansen came out because you talked to her 7th grader, right? I'm sorry, he was in 7th grade too.
And my brother, I tell my brother what happened. I'm like, dude, I made out with this girl, first time ever in my life,
Right.
and I kissed on her body, like kind of like not all the way, but like down there. And
he's like 16 at this time.
Yeah, my brother's 3 years older than me.
Yeah,
So I'm 27, he's 30.
Yeah, so he's about 16.
Yeah,
because you're 13.
And I was like, oh, what if I told him what happened? I was like, what if she's pregnant? And he looks at me and he's like, yeah, dude, what if she's pregnant? And I'm like, dude. I'm like, whoa. So I'm freaking out, sweating, can't sleep.
Yeah.
I go to school the next day. I see her. I go up to her. I'm like, we have to break up. We have to break up. And she's like, what's going on? What's wrong? Like, I'm like, dude, I can't do this. What if you're pregnant?
Yeah.
She's like, what? She's like, I'm not pregnant. We didn't have sex.
Oh, she knew what it was, but you didn't.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And I never went to sex ed class because my parents didn't want me in those classes.
Wow.
There's a long story on that.
I didn't even know you could opt out of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. My parents...
And that's why you're a virgin.
Yeah. So she told the whole school.
What?
Yeah. So people made fun of me all through. Like,
that's fucked
grade.
up.
People were making fun of me, and it was like rough.
Yo,
it was rough.
That was your villain arc.
So they switched me, and that's why I went to Western.
Wow.
So when I started high school, I went straight.
No, dude, shout out to Brittany for making us friends.
Shout out,
shout out to her.
Brittany, I'm sure she's doing like something. You know, she. Knew
I hope you got pregnant.
She's definitely pregnant. She's
definitely
pregnant. Been pregnant, still pregnant.
Yeah. Oh, just to this day. Wow. What a
but yeah, so that's why I went to Western, man. That's literally how I got to Western.
What a fucking story.
Which is wild. Because I wasn't gonna start high school like that. There's no way. So and I got picked on so much. I was like, I gotta get.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, coming to an end here. What's your next project? What's your thing going on right now?
Right now,
everything with the sales.
Dude, this is gonna be about first year. Like actually, like I'm taking on like a manager role.
Oh hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
So I'm.
So you oversee a team? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I got a good amount of guys I'm bringing in. You know.
How confident are you?
I'm very confident.
Good shit.
I'm very confident because, for me, I love sales.
Yeah.
You know, and the one thing to learn after getting good at sales is how to coach sales.
Right.
So like I still have some learning curves.
Yeah.
But overall, like I have my niche, man. And you know, and it's only up from here.
Well, we'll talk again, and when we talk again, it'll hopefully be in Tampa. Because me and Zorn are serious. We'll come.
It might be in Japan. We might.
I don't know if I can go to Japan. Y'all can go to Japan. I don't know if I can go to Japan. I just can't go to the gyms and shit, which sucks, bro. But if we next time we're in Tampa, we'll do something.
100%.
And we'll definitely talk about it as soon as I'm done my travels in January. We'll think of something because Tampa's easy. That's not that far.
100%, man. You need to come down.
Thanks for doing this, man. Everybody follow Styles on the social media platforms. I'll have it in the links in the bio. I appreciate you for coming out. Have a great week. I'll see you guys all next week. Peace.